sends up a Coxbox shout out to today's competitors. Good luck to all the teams in the San Diego Crew Classic. SeaWorld is the proud sponsor and longtime neighbor and sponsor of the Crew Classic. Stop by and visit across Mission Bay, where black and white has never been so colorful. The Crew Classic is excited to have KPBS on board as one of our media partners. KPBS values community building, lifelong learning, and providing a service that is accessible to all. KPBS. And looking to stay on top? Well, Vita Water is the drink for you, with just the right amount of vitamins and antioxidants to power you to the finish line. Vita Water, healthy hydration for every occasion.
Sac State, Georgetown, Bates, Loyola.
At the starting line, event number 17, Women's Collegiate, second varsity 8. Heat A, lane 1, University of Southern California. Lane 2, University of Wisconsin. Lane 3, University of Oklahoma. Lane 4, Sacramento State. Lane 5, Georgetown University. Lane 6, Bates College. Lane 7,
Attention.
Loyola Marymount University.
As you were.
Still a bit of a crosswind.
Attention. Go!
And we have a start. All votes clear. Very tightly contested. Too close to call. Lane 1 now pokes out. University of Southern California on the lead. Second position, lane 3. Could be lane 2. University of Wisconsin, University of Oklahoma. Right now, all 7 crews are within 6 each of one another. Closest race of the morning. As I say that now, University of Southern California has shifted gears. They've moved out to a half a boat length advantage over the Badgers from the University of Wisconsin. That third spot now is Oklahoma. Fifth position, Sacramento State and Georgetown battling. Sixth position, the Bobcats from Bates College, and 7th is Loyola Marymount. So at 500 meters, USC is your leader. University of Wisconsin is 2nd. University of Oklahoma 3rd. Sac State 4th. Georgetown University 5th. Bates College 6th. Loyola Marymount 7th.
So as they go through the 500-meter mark, crews are in echelon across the bay. As you look out onto the water, you'd see them moving away from you from lane 1 through lane 7. These are the second varsity 8, so this is the 3rd and 4th quartets in each women's varsity squad. As I said earlier when talking about the varsity 4s, it's the combination of results of your first varsity boat, your second varsity boat, and your varsity 4, which is critical for both NCAA championship qualification and for results for the trophy at the NCAA championships at the end of the season. So all the coaches here will be, women's coaches here of these Division I programs, will be seeking to try and work out which quartets need to be sitting in which boats. As we come through towards the 1,000 meter mark, looks as though it's the University of Southern California who still have a lead over the University of Wisconsin. The relative positions don't seem to have changed much.
Along the shoreline, this is the University of Southern California, USC. They are flanked on their outside by Wisconsin. And then very tightly bunched across the remaining 4 crews in this race. Georgetown and Sacramento State on the far outside, beginning to exert a little bit of pressure. On the far outside, Bates College, Loyola Marymount, and the University of Oklahoma trailing. This is the University of Southern California, USC, along the shore, fighting it out with Wisconsin on a 1-2 basis. Then 2 lanes out, Sacramento State has kind of snuck into the competition. They are battling with their outside, which is Georgetown, farther outside to Bates College. Then the University of Oklahoma, and all the way outside to Loyola Marymount. The women's collegiate, junior varsity, and we're on a strong race here along the shoreline between USC and Wisconsin. They have almost gone stroke for stroke for the last 750 meters. It is USC along the shore, Wisconsin outside. They have open water. Back to Sacramento State. And inside of them, Oklahoma has begun to pick it up. On the far outside is Georgetown, Bates, and Loyola Marymount. So we've got quite a race going here with University of Southern California, about a 3-seed lead over Wisconsin. Southern Cal on the shoreline, Wisconsin outside. It's now out to about 4 seats in favor of USC. Wisconsin on the outside, and then trailing back to quite a bit of open water to Sacramento State. This is Oklahoma, then some more open water, goes back to Georgetown, Bates College, and all the way to the outside, Loyola Marymount. Back to our finish, it is USC on the shoreline. They appear to have held off the challenge of the University of Wisconsin, then open water back to Sacramento State, and the University of Oklahoma finishing in the 3-4 spot. USC 1 and Wisconsin 2. Then outside, unless something incredible happens, it appears that Georgetown will pick up number 5, Bates 6, as they're making a nice rush at the end there to try to get past Georgetown. And then on the far outside, Loyola Marymount. I think the finish speaks very highly of Bates College on the outside, knowing that they were well out of it. They did make a very, very nice run at Georgetown just for bragging rights in some way, shape, or form. But the leader and winner in the women's collegiate junior varsity first heat moving forward will be USC unofficially, followed by the University of Wisconsin, as those two battled, especially over the last 500 meters with SC holding off the challenge. Then came Sacramento State, followed by the University of Oklahoma, Georgetown University, Bates, and Loyola Marymount.
The Ballast Point Beer Garden is now open. Enjoy craft beers, Bloody Marys, live entertainment, and great food all day long. The Ballast Point Beer Garden is now open.
Charles, make a quick comment about that last race. I know sometimes that the race is at the beginning, but sometimes it's nice to watch the secondary crews and the way they respond to a situation. And I must send a shout out to Bates College for their nice little finish there.
Yeah, they did well. The other crew that did well in that race was Sacramento State. I mean, that race for about the first 5,000 was like in echelon across the course. Lane 1 was out of lane 2, had a lane 3, had a lane 4, etc. But Sac State really took it to the University of Oklahoma in the third 500 and forced their way past them. And no doubt they'll be ready to take them on again in the petite final of this event tomorrow.
Coming up will be race number 20. It is the second part of 3 here for the women's collegiate junior varsity. And this is being contested for the Jackie Ann Stitt Hungness Trophy. 3 of these races, this will be the second of 3.